I think this law is bringing out into the sunlight a dirty little secret about a lot of Maine businesses and their HR practices.
This is The Briefcase from Sutherland, Weston Marketing Communications. Quick conversations from everyday observations, delivering practical marketing ideas you can carry with you.
I'm Elizabeth Sutherland, President and CEO of Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications.
I want to play this by the numbers. LD54.
LD54.
What is LD54?
So LD54 is the pay transparency in job postings law. Goes into effect this month.
What are you hearing from business owners about it?
A lot of nervousness, actually. At first, I thought maybe it was just about the paperwork and the fact that everybody had to sort of go back and add those pay ranges in. But the more conversations I have, the more I think it's actually not where the nerves are coming from.
Where's the resistance coming from?
Well, I don't know that it's resistance as much as it is a nervousness that we as business owners haven't always done our own homework. Listing a range is sort of the easy part. It's an afternoon of work on your website or in the HR department on the job descriptions that you have for your staff. The hard part is that a lot of businesses haven't actually sat down and decided what that role is truly worth to them. They've just sort of arrived at a number historically based on what the candidate that they're looking for was paid in their last job, what the sense of urgency is at the moment to get that position filled, those types of things.
I've heard you say it's not a compliance problem. It's a recruiting, if I heard you correctly, a recruiting copy problem.
You listen at dinner. I'm so impressed.
What does that mean?
Well, once that salary range is public, it's not just a number anymore. It's part of your sales pitch to candidates. It either tells them this is a serious, well thought out role with a competitive salary, not just the terms competitive salary, or it tells them something you didn't intend to say. And I think that's where the discomfort really is. I think business leaders are just worried that the range is going to reveal that they don't know if they're paying the right range. They don't know if they're underpaying or overpaying, and they haven't taken the time to figure that out.
This sounds like it's not about following a law. It's about avoiding a conversation that maybe a business owner should have already had.
I think this law is bringing out into the sunlight a dirty little secret about a lot of Maine businesses and their HR practices. And by that, I mean, many businesses in Maine, us included, are fairly small when it comes to employee numbers. So we're fairly informal about our HR practices. And consequently, the law didn't really create a problem, but it took away the option of not looking at it. And, as long as you didn't have to promote numbers when you were promoting a job opening, you could avoid the conversation. And now, because it's public, you really can't.
As if the business owners in our state didn't have enough to deal with, or I'll say dread. Let's talk about something positive, a productive way to approach this.
Well, I think there are two positives that people need to keep in mind. One is you may be very competitive with the salary you're offering for the position. And because it's listed, you're going to get a candidate who can see that and filter that piece of information through their own mind to make sure that it feels like the right fit for them. So I think in a lot of ways, this is going to help business owners find better candidates suitable for the job, the role that they indeed want to have.
Knowing there are so many help wanted signs up in so many businesses across our state, and there's probably a business owner listening right now that needs to write up a job posting. What's the piece of advice you have for them?
I would suggest that they start with the pay range first. Decide what that job actually is worth to them, to the business, separate from what they've paid for a candidate in that role in the past, an individual in that role in the past. And then write the posting from that number, not the other way around.
You have been listening to The Briefcase from Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications. Got a question for the Sutherland Weston team? Email us at sutherlandweston.com.